Charles M. Snow was born on January 26, 1868. In 1885, Snow went to Massachusetts to attend South Lancaster Academy, paying for his schooling by teaching stenography, doing the work of private secretary for the principals during the school year, and working as a stenographer during vacations. Upon completing his schoolwork in 1891, he accepted the role of private secretary to the president of the California Conference. Several years later, Snow was appointed to supervise the typewriting department at Pacific Press Publishing Association in Oakland. By 1902, he became the assistant editor for the Signs of the Times periodical, a position he held until 1906. The last Signs of the Times periodical bearing Snow's name was dated 3 days before the Pacific Press building was totally destroyed by fire. Also in 1906, he was appointed as the editor of the Adventist Review and Sabbath Herald. In mid-1908, Snow transitioned from the Review and Herald office to be the associate editor of the Liberty periodical founded in 1906. The theme of the article had become of great interest to him, as the regular portion of the periodical's pages were devoted to temperance topics, including contentious subjects such as laws for the prohibition of alcohol. Snow's interest in temperance began in his teenage years, and now he continued to contribute to this debate as an author and editor. Snow became Liberty magazine's chief editor in 1909, though he stepped down to associate director in the mid-1912 in order to research for his book. This book, titled Religious Liberty in America, was published in 1914. Following a request to be the editor of the Australian versions of the Signs of the Time and Life and Health periodicals from the Australasian Union Conference, Snow and his family sailed to Australia in 1915. He will serve as editor and pastor in Australia for 18 years. During those years, he published another book titled On the Throne of Sin. Snow passed away in 1933. His obituary in the Australasian records carried the lyrics of his own hymn titled Going Home. To read more on the life of Charles M. Snow, please visit the Encyclopedia of Seventh-day Adventists online at encyclopedia.adventist.org. This has been a look at this week in Adventist history.